Hey, what's up, guys? Sheikh Somebody here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for taking part in everything because I watch everything and I appreciate everybody's support. We have another footballing conversation that we need to have. Percy Tau, you're gonna have to pay me for this one. You better pay me for this one, man. Because I'm about to market you like no one's business. So I'm here and I'm pleading with Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, and Kaizer Chiefs to sign this man. Yes, sign Percy Tau. And the reason why I say them is because I think they're most likely the teams within South Africa that can get it done. But of course, Stellenbosch, if you want to get involved, you can get involved. SuperSport United, if you want to get involved, you can get involved. Maruma Gallants, if you want to get involved, you can get involved. Magesi, anybody who is in the Betway Premiership, if you want to get involved in this conversation, then so be it. You can come through. I've written down 5 reasons. 5 reasons to sign Percy Tau. Reason number 1, he's free. He's free, guys. Like, there's no transfer involved. He is absolutely free. So all you're just going to have to discuss is the contract. You don't even have to discuss with another club. You don't have to pay a certain amount. He is absolutely free. That is reason number 1. Reason number 2, he knows the PSL. He knows the PSL. Like, he's not like one of those signings that, like, you're going to bring him in and then you're going to hope that he sort of like adjusts and get into the habit of it and see how it works. He knows the PSL. He's played here before for a number of times. He's grown here for a number of years. So it's almost as if like it doesn't even take long for him to sort of adjust to him knowing the PSL. Reason number 3, simple reason. He's a ceiling raiser. Ceiling raiser. Yes, I took that word from Rolani McGuinn. He's a ceiling raiser. He comes into a football club and he raises the standard. That's what he does. With the experience that he does have, the fact that he's an athlete, the fact that he keeps himself in shape, the fact that, just the experience and the trophies that he's brought. I mean, this guy is a inter-club player of the year. He once won that at the CAF Awards. And that's how serious that's a very serious that's a very serious award, by the way. Very serious award. And he absolutely won that, having to dominate on the African continent as well. The versatility that he brings. You play him left, you play him right, you play him up front, he play him behind the striker, he plays. He plays. So attacking midfielder, winger, striker, pseudo striker, he's got it all in the bag. He can absolutely do that, that's for sure. And also, reason number 4 being, he's only 31. Like we all talk like as if like this guy is old and he's over the hill and so. He's not. He's absolutely not. He's 31. He was playing recently abroad, So when he left Al-Ahly, he went abroad again, So this is a player that comes in with so much experience, and the fact that he's 31 just shows that he still has time. And this is the most important one. The last point that I want to bring to you, the very, very last point. He wants to be in that Bafana squad, guys. He wants to be part of that Bafana squad. And the reason why he wants to be part of that Bafana squad is because of what happened at the last AFCON and what is happening with Bafana at this current moment. Bafana haven't lost a game in 17 months. And man alive, everybody's getting a feeling that at the next AFCON, Bafana might just actually do something legit. So you getting a Percy Tau who's going to be motivated because he wants to be part of that conversation. He wants to be part of that team. So you'll get a Percy Tau that is motivated so that Hugo Bruce can see him and so that he can be part of the national team. And that's the big point. That is the big point. The fact that you get someone who is going to be like, man alive, I'm going to give you my best because at the end of the year, I have to be in that Bafana squad. So you get a motivated Percy Tau who has also mentioned himself that he has not given up on the Bafana national team and the colors, and he hasn't retired, and he knows that team, as good as it is, it does need experience, that's for sure, and he could be that player, that's for sure. But I don't end it there. I'm going to talk to the 3 clubs directly. So the first one I'm going to talk to is Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs. It's a very simple case of quality. You guys, the fans have been crying out for quality, and Nabi as well. He's alluded to say that, hey, man, I need more quality within the squad. So if you need more quality within the squad, look no further. Look no further There he is, the Lion of Judah. He is already better than what Kaizer Chiefs have. Can you imagine the combinations that him and Lepo could come up with? Imagine that. So in terms of quality, he's there. So it already, it's better than what Chiefs have. That's for sure. Orlando Pirates, I'm talking to you too as well. You've got ambitions to try win this league, right? You've got ambitions to try win the league. And not only those ambitions to try win the league, I'm sure smelling the CAF semi-finals made you feel like, man, we need to get back to the stage. We need to get back to a stage where we can go one step further. Look no further, guys. There he is. There he is, Percy Tau. And not only even that, let's talk about the elephant in the room as well with regards to Orlando Pirates. We don't know what's happening with Mamelodi Saleng. We don't know what's going on with Mamelodi Saleng. We don't know. We don't know what's happening with him. So if he's going to leave the football club, I don't know what's happening, but if he's going to leave the football club, imagine bringing in a Percy Tau. And I'm thinking, what could Mufokeng learn of this guy? What could Nkota learn of this guy? They could absolutely learn a hell of a load if he does come in. So even if Mamelodi Saleng goes and you replace with that kind of quality for free, come on. A mentor and as well as a very good player. That is what you're getting. And Mamelodi Sundowns, finally you. Good luck at the Club World Cup that you guys are taking part in. I will be there to watch that game. Not at the game, but I'm going to be watching that game for sure. Why does Mamelodi Sundowns need Percy Tau? Firstly, number one is that he provides competition. He provides competition. And I could see him fitting in just so right when Ribeiro is down. When Ribeiro, the numbers are not really kicking it for him, he could definitely do that. I could see it when Shaulili is not kicking it. He could definitely play up front too. So he definitely would add that factor in the front lines that Mamelodi Sundowns would need when they need goals. And as we saw in the CAF Champions League, in the league, they've got no problems with it. But in the CAF Champions League, as we saw, Sundowns did not score enough. And Percy Tau would help with that. But also, I've got two more reasons for you, Mamelodi Sundowns. Number one is that he won the CAF Champions League with you guys. And I know how desperate you guys are for that. You guys are very desperate for the CAF Champions League. And he's won it with you guys. He knows it, He knows the ins and outs of that competition. And here's the second reason. He's won the CAF Champions League without you guys. So he's won it with you guys and he's won it without you guys. So, and me talking about him knowing the ins and outs of that competition, that is what you need to sort of win competitions of that nature. And what Percy Tau would be able to bring to that, he would bring that knowledge with him. That's for sure. So for me, I'm pleading very nicely with the big three teams because I feel like you guys are the ones who can pull it off. I didn't mention finances not once. And when I say pull it off, I guess the finances, right? Because Percy Tau is not going to come cheap. We're talking about a player that has got some really, really mad experience. But we're talking about a South African player who's been arguably our best export in the last decade, no doubt. I think it's not even arguably, it is. Percy Tau is our best export that we've had in the last 10 years. That's for sure. So I'm pleading with the three teams. If he happens to not come here and he happens to go elsewhere, then good luck to him. That's for sure. But man alive, what would it do for the league? What it would do for South African football? What it would do for the fans? For the fans to see him again. All three fan bases would not say no to a Percy Tau, that's for sure. And the effect that he could have, that's what Trezeguet going to Al Ahly. And I'm just like, I know why they bought him. It's that experience that he does have. It's that fact that what he's done internationally as well. And he's come back to sort of help out the Egyptian side as well, right? Percy Tau could have that effect. Remember that effect that Benny McCarthy had? He could have that effect. So let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe. I appreciate your support. Please do subscribe. I really appreciate everybody's support and your comments. I see them all. I hit a like, but I do see them all, and I appreciate everybody who supports my journey. Peace.